Lufatia, land of love, as directly translated from some old tongue. Now, if you were to ask me the specific old tongue, or the year in which we exist, or the precise location of Lufatia on a map, you may be asked to kindly and quickly vacate the premises for your own safety. A land of love, Lufatia is, and Lufatia is a land of love. And in Lufatia, we take love seriously. Some of you might recognize this, a love letter. Thank you, yes. The most beautiful, simple, and clean proclamation of love there is. Delivered directly from a local post box by a courier, right into the hands of your beloved. Not you. You see, in Lufatia, the mail is everything. And as postmaster of Lufatia, the mail is everything to me. Now, we accept letters of all kinds. Big, small, right-handed, left-handed, horizontal, vertical, true, or false. All letters are welcome. But mail fraud is strictly prohibited. Courier?
Yes, sir!
Our newest recruit. What on earth was that noise?
Noise, sir?
Never mind. I'll look into it. But let us discuss the 3 crimes of mail fraud.
The 3 crimes of mail fraud, sir. First crime, the destruction of postal boxes. Second crime, the falsification of identity. Third crime, the opening of others' letters.
Womp womp. Commit even one of these crimes and it's straight to the king's dungeon for life. Commit all 3. Worse than murder. You best remember that. Now off to work with you, courier. Plenty of letters to deliver. Courier.
I'm sorry. Are you ignoring me? Are you ignoring me?
No, I'm not. Sorry, man. I need to go.
I just... Really?
Sorry. I was wondering if you could deliver this letter to my mother. I hope that won't be too much trouble. I don't believe I've seen you before.
No,
No, ma'am, I'm new. Welcome to Lufatia.
Ooh. Letters have power. Sometimes we forget that. In fact, I came before you today to share a very important letter I've just received from the King of Lufatia himself. Now, we got one. Thank you. All right. That's a patriot right there. Well, apparently, the King of Lufatia's daughter, the Princess of Lufatia, has been batting away her suitors like flies and will now be forced to marry the Poet of Lufatia. Now, I know you wish you had been there to see the decree delivered yourselves, but letters will have to suffice for an audience of your social rank. Now, the Poet of Lufatia? Oh, Lufatia's the... Wait, I've read that name before. In a children's tale. All right, story time. And so, the Poet of Lufatia sang 1,000 songs to the princess's soul. He spoke 1,000 sonnets of her beauty, and he wrote 1,000 letters in her name. The princess fell madly in love with the poet, And the next day, they were married. And they all lived happily ever after. Yes. Well, I suppose I, like the rest of Lufatia, will have to sit back and see how the story of the poet ends. And how shit's gonna unfold. 1,000 letters? Who would even attempt such a thing?
Dear Princess, my name is Michael. I am a poet. You do not know me, but I know all the tales of you, Princess of Lufatia. The one whose heart gives the most and whose mind thinks the most. As the legend goes, the poet of Lufatia will win your hand after he sings 1,000 songs to your soul, speaks 1,000 sonnets of your beauty, and writes 1,000 letters in your name. It has been my most favourite story ever since I was a child. And consequently, I have recreated all of the poet's most profound gestures of love. I spent years singing every hymn and love song across Lufatia in your honour. After songs, I spoke sonnets, basking in your beauty and your grace. And now, thanks to your father's decree, my actions were not in vain, as many had said. Today, I start my final challenge as the poet. Write 1,000 letters in your name. I will prove to you that I am the poet of the story we both love, and I will win you. Not in a reductive ownership of women way. Just in a I love you so much way. God, I'm rambling. I cannot wait to hear your first response. Until that day, my love, I will wait. Love, yours sincerely, Michael.
Why, if it isn't the poet of Lufatia himself.
Don't speak too soon. I'm not counting any of my chickens before they hatch, Walter, but if I was, I would say I had just written the first of 1,000 chickens.
And assuredly one day they all come home to roost. Now, Michael, where's your sister? I've come to call on her.
Ah, calling's the word we're using now, is it? Set aside wooing, have we? Cavorting? Flirting?
Mesmerizing with charm.
Trying to fuck?
Greta is a lady.
Greta is more than a lady. Greta is my sister, you ignoramus. 2 years our sister, 2 years our senior even, might I remind you. And you should know better than anyone that she never responds well to those who attempt any mesmerizing, trying to fuck, or anything in between.
You're trying to fuck the princess.
I'm trying to... Courier! Courier! I have a letter for you, courier! No such thing. I am simply trying to show the princess that I have what it means to be poet of Lufatia. After all, it's only been 1 day since my future father-in-law made his decree that we're following the legend. I'm ahead of the curve. The princess is bound to receive an influx of letters, but mine will be the first.
You should try writing something for yourself.
Ooh, no, that sounds far too tedious. I never write about myself, Walter. Neither should you.
I never write. But tailoring. Give me some fabric, a sewing needle, and a beautiful lady like Greta, and I can make a dress that says more than anything you've ever written.
But the written word, the written letter, well, it delivers a specific message. My feelings are there on the paper without any need to interpret. Plain communication, signed and stamped.
Have you considered what happens if the princess doesn't love you?
Walter, once I'm proclaimed the poet of Lufatia, the princess won't have a choice. Oh, I see your brother's here as well, is he?
Vincent? What business does that scoundrel have here?
Vincent is a good man. And if he's a scoundrel, then you are the dragon he's forced to slay. But why are you surprised? This has got to be, what, the 10th day in a row he's been calling here for now?
He's been calling here?
You asked for me, sir?
Ah, courier, could you please take this letter to the princess in the castle as speedily as you can?
My twin brother!
I would never slack off any work involving the princess.
Perfect. And could you please deliver to me her response as soon as it's written?
I will be calling here swiftly, sir.
You too, you miscreant!
Paying no mind, Courier. He gets like this when anyone else is trying to fuck my sister. Now, could the postmaster send couriers to this house at every hour of the day? I'm trying to become the poet of Lufatia, you see, and it would help tremendously in getting my 1,000 letters delivered.
I'll see what arrangements can be made, sir.
Perfect. It shan't be long until I am deemed poet of Lufatia.
Of course, sir.
Perfect. Handsome Vincent. He's always been far better at wooing, and without even trying. You know, I have been writing letters to Greta for years.
I thought you didn't write.
Of course I write letters! Always to Greta, but never a response.
Well, maybe they just got lost in the mail.
Oh, maybe they just got lost in the mail. Lufatia. No, I'm just hopeless. Dying alone, Walter. That is what Mother always called me in my adolescence.
I say this with all the fraternal love in my heart. You've just got to get up, you pathetic man. Now is not the time or place to be making a fool of yourself.
Michael, are you in your study?
At this time and place, I cannot think of anything better to do.
Just give me a moment to tidy up some garbage. Now will be the time to face your demons. Dying alone, Walter. Come in.
Salutations, brother.
Good afternoon, sister. Oh, and Vincent.
Michael, good to see you again. How are you?
Yes, yeah, well, nearly as well as yesterday, but today you're looking at the soon-to-be poet of Lufatia.
Oh, that's right. I heard the king's decree. And it's all based on that lovely fairy tale. I find that very sweet. Perhaps I'll start writing letters to her.
Songs and sonnets. I'll tell you, Vincent, he's been obsessed with that children's story ever since we were children ourselves. 1,000 songs, 1,000 sonnets.
And with regal precedent, I am just about to start my 1,000 letters.
Nothing more ridiculous for you to put your effort towards. Get out the house, get a job. You know you can't live off my goodwill forever.
Well, despite what Greta says, I think what you're doing is amazing. You know, I spent years writing letters to Greta before I finally called on her, and I don't regret it. Oh, I don't regret it.
Well, thank you, Vincent. It is so lovely to have such supportive friends. The wind.
It's horrible today, isn't it?
Brother, you're probably wondering why we're invading your office on such short notice.
Now, as you know, I've been calling on your sister for several days.
Ow!
The wind must have brought in a cowardly mouse.
We don't want that.
We've come to deliver some news, Michael. Vincent got down on one knee last night.
I was inspired by the princess's desire for love.
So we've come to announce our engagement. The ceremony will be in 1 week.
No more mice. Oh, but I'm thrilled, of course. Made me lose my words.
Well, thank you, brother.
Yes, thank you, Michael. And for such a quick turnaround, you need to help with the planning and decorating.
Oh, no, absolutely not. No, I'm far too dedicated to my letters to help with any sort of tedium like that. Why don't you get those friends, Roz and Ruby of yours, to help you out?
Well, we asked Ruby and Roz this morning.
Yes, they've already agreed to help. It seems I already predicted that it was foolish of me to think my only brother would give an ounce of additional assistance to his only sister for her only wedding.
Well, you can have a guaranteed only
Michael!
wedding. Greta, you know how important being the poet is to me. Okay, I can promise to be at your wedding, but I can promise no more.
You will also make an appearance on my bridal rehearsal in 2 days. The dress code is smart, but not too smart.
And then I will dress my almost best.
You better.
What's she like? Great to see you.
Shocking! You know, you and your brother bear a shocking resemblance.
We're maternal twins.
Fritter.
Paternal. Whatever. That is beside the point, because my life is ruined.
Oh, come on, look at it this way. Greta's a woman strong of fist, but seemingly weak of will. Look, you've got a week to win her over. So try writing her a letter again.
Michael, love is not so simple.
I simply hope it
Well,
is.
simplicity is for fools.
But foolish or not, sometimes the best is simplicity.
The simplicity of writing 1,000 letters.
Sometimes simplicity can be complicated. Look, Greta has only achieved her mild state of happiness after Vincent spent years writing her letters. Look, face it, without letters, wooing Greta is fruitless.
Well, I'll stop wooing Greta when you stop wooing the princess.
Oh, now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, there we have it. Unstoppable force meets immovable poet. Now, there must be some way to win Greta without words, because I am never writing another letter. If I could just tailor her a dress, or a costume, or if I...
Don't overthink this more than it's already been overthought.
I will not overthink. I will think exactly the proper amount. Enjoy your letters.
Oh, it is too bad he knows nothing about true love. 999 more to go.
Roz, sister, I need a word.
Ruby, you have a surplus of words to choose from on your own. I see no reason why you should need to borrow mine.
I'm writing to a man.
A drawing might be more suitable. Try 2 circles with dots in the middle, or a couple of flaps.
This man isn't like other men.
They're all quite the same, I assure you.
Who are you writing to then? Could it be Christian? He has written the most lovely things about you, not once calling you cruel or demeaning. Isn't that thoughtful?
Christian is quite droll.
Oh, Barnaby. Oh, Barnaby has the most Walrusian snaggletooth of any man you've ever courted.
I'm writing to the Royal Gardens, telling them they've lost their Komodo dragon.
Roz, don't tell me. It's not a man you actually have feelings for, is it?
Ruby, no! Ruby, give it
You're in love!
Ruby!
Oh,
Give it when you're in love! You're a child! Father can see you! Give it to me!
Please! You will never find husbands with such attitudes.
Husbands.
Michelle, have those books found you a husband yet?
No. I'm training my brain in preparation for whenever love should happen to find me. Some men prefer a learned woman.
Yeah, and some men prefer a well-lubricated hole in the wall.
To be a hole in the wall for just one day.
Oh, sisters, please, behave. I will find my love all in due time. Just like Greta found her Vincent.
Oh, Greta! We promised we'd make decorations for her wedding.
Ah, fish.
Hey, that's all you have to say.
You know I always have more.
Greta may have more strength than personality, but she deserves good friends.
Something you've yet to understand, Michelle, is that when a friend makes you do a task, it comes with no notable indication of how quickly and how well it should be done. You have far too much faith in yourself and others. Friendships only bloom when your expectations are suitably low. So Greta will be happy to get a dozen wilted bouquets on her first anniversary. Well, so long as I provide a letter with a mild apology.
That's why Roz and I have friends, and you have none.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe I'm happy on my own.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Well, you seem quite fresh. All right, courier, you're new here, so I do apologize for how often you'll be visiting. My sister Ruby and I are harassed daily with onslaughts of prose from would-be suitors, so please do deliver the letters in stacks rather than individually at the end of each business day for everybody's sake. Are these conditions suitable for you?
Well, I'm in a bit of a rush, but that can certainly be arranged, ma'am.
Stacks. Now, with the formalities out of the way, who is the recipient of today's platitudes, Roz or Ruby?
Michelle. Michelle? Me? Michelle.
Must be a mistake, she never gets letters.
I could not be more certain this letter is for someone named Michelle.
I'm the only Michelle in the picture.
Thank God for that.
Thank you, courier.
A pleasure, ma'am. Now I really must be going, but I'll be back tomorrow, time permitting, with Roz's and Ruby's stacks.
Who's it from?
What? Who?
Your ghostly father? Or does mother need more money again?
No, it's from the princess.
The princess? Royalty?
Why would the princess write to you?
Love?
Love! It's a letter of love! Dear, yours sincerely, you were correct. The tales of the poet of Lufatia are true. My heart may belong to you, and you alone if you have done the deeds of which you speak. I have yearned for one such as you, who is willing to take on such a monumental task. Love, I cannot wait to read every word your poet's hand writes from your poet's mind that pours from your poet's heart. With that, I will look forward to your 1,000 letters.
No.
Yours, if you wish, the Princess of Lufatia. I'm speechless!
Damn it, find your words!
Oh, but I could never write to any princess, let alone our princess. And of course, I've always loved the story of the poet of Lufatia, but it can't
Tell me, how often do you sing, Michelle?
Oh, it's one of my favourite pastimes. And the castle grounds has such splendid acoustics.
And what about reading poetry?
Oh, all too often. Poets convey a kind of emotion I could only dream of ever feeling. And of course, I've written many.
Oh, stop! You're being such a poet.
Quiet, Ruby. She's the damn poet!
Poet of Lufatia? Could it be?
Don't think! Right, you fool! You want love? You want that creative fucking bedtime story fucking love? You've just stumbled your way into a monarchy of love!
Forget about a husband! You could have a wife!
Yeah!
That almost seems too good to be true.
Go! Right! Pull your ovaries off!
I've never wooed a soul.
Look to your songs and sonnets. Like any good poet, if you can't find the words in your heart, steal them from someone else's.
The princess wants you, Michelle. And there is nothing stronger in Lufatia than the pull of the person who loves another. And if it's true love, you'll find the right words. Pomegranate usually works for safety purposes, but the two of you should naturally come to decide which one is mommy.
Oh, thank you, sister. That's enough, thank you. But now, I must write 1,000 letters. Ooh. I'm the poet of Lufatia!
Yeah!
Can you believe it, Ross? Our sister, the poet of Lufatia. Our luck is turning around. Our social standing is sure to rise. You could find yourself a proper suitor and I can further develop my current arrangements. Perhaps Mother will return. Perhaps we could get a proper funeral for Michelle's father. Perhaps our father
Michael.
will find it. Michael?
This letter is addressed to Michael, not Michelle. In his rush, the new courier seems to have misread the recipient.
I forgot my tome of sonnets. I'm gonna need all the inspiration I can get. Oh, I feel so good to get a letter. Oh, I feel so good to be loved. Oh my God.
Better make it quick and painless, I'll tell her.
Don't.
Come now, Ruby. We have had our fun. Being bitches to Michelle is one thing, but lying to her is cruel, even for us.
That letter must be for Greta's pompous brother.
Yes, obviously. He's always been obsessed with that damn princess and that damn story of the poet because he's a damn fucking fool.
It's probably a direct response from a letter he's written to the princess, assuredly to claim the title of poet, and he is certain to write more.
So what? You want us to help Michelle write her 1,000 letters? Michael will outwrite the three of us combined, I guarantee. He's unemployed, and the main pastime of the unemployed is to write.
But what if we make him never want to write to the princess again?
Oh, how many copies of the Karma Sutra does one woman need?
Their journals. Michael's journals.
These look stolen.
My God, Roz! How can anything look stolen? That's ridiculous. And besides, it doesn't matter what information about Greta I may have been trying to get. What matters is this.
I learned the postmaster had a wife.
The handwriting, the mannerisms. It's also fluffy and cliched. I could vomit.
And fairly easy to forge.
Yes, Michael to the princess in such a nasty way it makes her never want to get another letter from him again.
It's good. It's very good.
It is, isn't it?
And it's mail fraud.
Ooh, Roz, who's never bent a few rules in the name of love? It has to be absolutely horrid if it's going to work. I can't do that. Michelle certainly can't do that. It has to be you.
Okay, fine. But just one letter. And no more prying into my love life.
What about your sex life?
We shall see when the time comes.
Time hopefully won't be the only thing that comes.
Diaz mio! I picked the wrong week to stop licking stamps. Hold it right there, young man!
Urgent mail business, sir.
The mail moves when I say so! The mail stops when I say so! All packages, parcels, envelopes, boxes, bags, cards, presents, gifts, papers, slander, libel, threats, and ransom notes are under my jurisdiction!
What about letters?
Especially letters!
Well, how is this letter?
Why? This is one of the finest letters I've seen in my 40 years of service. Unfortunately.
Why is that unfortunate, Mr. Postmaster?
Well, you see, that noise I heard yesterday. Someone has committed the first crime of mail fraud.
No, the destruction of postal boxes.
Mail fraud's afoot, courier. The hunt begins.
Mail fraud.
I'm sorry, sir, but I do need to get that letter to the young poet Michael. It's from the princess herself.
Oh, of course. The princess's mail takes top priority. But keep your eyes peeled. Everyone in Lufatia's a suspect. Which means that I'm going to need experienced couriers round the clock investigating to bring this ne'er-do-well to justice. So, unfortunately, as a new recruit, that makes you the sole carrier of all mail in Lufatia until this poor postal box is fixed.
Master Michael says he wants couriers at every hour, and a young woman named Michelle is also writing to be the poet. There's certain to be a heavy influx of letters to and from the castle, and I don't think that
Can you handle it?
it would be an honor, sir.
Godspeed! Mail fraud? What is Lufatia coming to?
Dear Princess, hello, it's me again, Michael. 2 days ago, I sent you my first letter, and if you haven't been keeping track, this is now my 97th letter. Crazy, right? A lesser poet would probably have run out of things to write by about letter 6 or 7, but not your Michael. No, your Michael is the poet of Lufatia. He's the poet of Lufatia. The big old, grand old poet of the kingdom. The legendary one. He rides of a golden steed to your doorstep with a quill and a big ass tome of words. And he just covers you in his words. His big fat load of words all over your body and your... God. There are only so many words in every language. And only so many combinations of those words into sentences, and those sentences into paragraphs, and meaning and ideas to be coursing through every one of them, tying them all together, and... What the fuck am I doing?
Urgent letter for Michael from the princess. But I must warn you.
No, get it here.
Just know that she was in a bit of a state when...
Now, hurry up. dirty-brained varlet. After the cruel words you expressed to me in your most recent letter, I know that you will never be the poet of Lufatia. My hair is not crunchy, it is silken. My skin is not waxy, it is porcelain. My temperament is only fiery when you drive me to such a place. I will not be reading any more of your letters, and the 97 I have already received from you will be burned. Never, ever, 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 ever write to me again. Love, yours sincerely, the woman who has your fate in her hands. You cunt. The Princess of Lufatia.
I'm sorry, sir. The princess was absolutely appalled when she received your 97th letter.
My 97th letter?
Your 97th letter?
No, I was writing my 97th letter just now.
So it seems. Although not your best work, might I say.
Oh, well, the princess despises me.
More than any princess has despised any suitor in any kingdom, might I say.
The strangest thing is I don't even recall writing such a horrendous letter. Oh, courier, this is all a horrible dream. Oh, I must write to her at once with an apology.
No!
No.
Well,
What?
the 97th letter she received from you, you may not have been the writer of such a letter.
I may not have
You
been.
may possibly not have been.
Tell me what you know.
The postmaster has informed me that someone has been tampering with the mail.
No, you're not saying that there's...
Mail fraud in Lufatia.
Oh, who would do such a thing? What is the world coming to? It's worse than murder.
And there's a broken post box in the town square to prove it.
Well, then you must investigate this. Well, who would libel me? Oh, I will libel them.
Sir, today I'm to be running an influx of letters to the castle. Word is spreading fast about the race to become the poet.
So more competition rears its ugly head. Courier, you must show me this broken post box, and I will investigate this mail fraud myself. I will come with you, mailman, and do my duty as a mailman to serve the good of the mail. Man.
Okay, all right, that's enough.
Are we there yet?
Almost, sir.
Goodness.
Hold my hand.
Yes, please. Very smooth, courier.
This is it, sir. Now I really need to
Hold.
get back to...
One moment. Permit me to briefly stake out.
Granted.
Bench. Postbox. Smooth hand.
You wrote what you discovered about the broken post box. Brilliant, sir.
That's my 98th letter. I don't care if the princess has stopped reading them. Justice will be mine, and I will be the poet of Lufatia. She'll see.
Dearest Charlotte, I know we have not spoken in 10 years ever since our bitter divorce. I would like to know where you and our daughters have been kept for all this time. I do so, whoops. There, I do so miss their faces, and a father without his daughters is like a letter without a stamp, incomplete and uninspired. Finally, do you remember Vincent who lived up the road? He's a good man, an upstanding citizen, and he's marrying young Greta in 5 days. Would you wish to attend with me? Vincent would prove to be the second happiest man of the evening. Please find it in your heart to forgive a foolish old man. Love yours sincerely, your former husband. Not again. Oh. I'm proud of that letter. That's why I read it out loud.
The postmaster is a father. Huh. That's worth writing down. Oh, now, where are my journals? Oh, shit.
My love, my words from my mouth are not enough to express my fondest love for you. I must profess my heart through my pen. My hand quivers as I write, simply thinking about it. You foxy minx. Some of my thoughts are too lascivious for this paper to contain, but know that I will express them at our next meeting. Tonight, I shall see you. May this letter arrive to you speedily, my sexy little monster. Love yours sincerely, Benny. Punta. Hey, baby. You wanna...
Hold it right there, young man! Pleasure, thank you. Excuse me. Hold it right there. Excuse me. Coming through, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Alright. Hold it, keep holding it. Excuse me. Shit, there's been a fucking aisle right there the whole time. As I was saying, hold it right there, young man!
Here to deliver my letter, thank goodness.
No! You are being charged with egregious violations against the Postal Service, including the first crime, destruction of postal boxes, and the second crime, falsification of identity.
You're not saying...
Mail fraud, son! Caught red-handed!
Mail fraud! I was just mailing a letter! Honest. As a stamp, as a return address, I read it out loud, just like you did. See for yourself.
The only thing I see is the damn fraudster!
Sir, I have no idea what's going on.
That's what they all say!
I love the mail.
That's what they all say!
Hold on.
Michael, careful, son! We got a dangerous criminal on our hands!
Vincent! No. Vincent wouldn't hurt a fly. You just said so in your letter. He's a good man.
You fell for the oldest postmaster trick in the book, reading a false letter full of flattery aloud to lull the culprit into a false sense of security.
But your ex-wife
Would shoot me on sight. That's how all marriages end.
You can't seriously believe that Vincent, of all people, would be guilty of mail fraud.
Oh, I didn't have to think. I was tipped off by an anonymous source. An upstanding citizen trying to keep the streets clean. That young Vincent here destroyed this postal box to keep other men from wooing his betrothed Greta.
How absurd.
And he's been forging letters to men in Lufatia, dissuading them from pursuing love.
May I?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yes.
You bastard!
my brother-in-law, do you know it isn't so?
Oh, the princess despises me now because of your letter. So well done, I suppose. You've ruined me. Postmaster, take him away.
I don't need your permission to do that, son, but I suppose that's what I was doing anyway. Come on!
I was framed! Framed, I say! Who would do such a thing to Vincent?
Justice is served. Worse than murder, mail fraud is. Oh, and speaking of murder, it's Greta's bridal rehearsal tonight. Shit!
Justice will be served indeed, dear brother Vincent. Everything will be set right soon enough. After all, Who can tell one twin from another? Am I right?
Oh, I cannot wait to show up Greta tonight at her own bridal rehearsal. Oh, she'll just be filled with dread and jealousy and all those other delicious non-specific nouns.
Right. Sorry, ma'am, am I interrupting a sisterly aside? I'll happily come back later.
Courier, here are my letters. I would say I am well on my way to 100 now.
There are more than enough.
Thank you. The princess will be so pleased. Allow me to read you a few, if you will. My lady, the heavens are jealous of the rubies that fill your cheeks. Your eyes are made of jade and marble, your heart of ivory and gold leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, yo ass so fine. Yes. Tits of the gods. Oh, won't she love these?
You have a gift.
Thank you.
Right, that's enough hoping for one evening, Ruby. We'll leave you two to sort out the letters.
Ooh, don't forget to send Greta and Vincent my regards.
Sorry, is something funny, Courier?
Oh, you haven't heard the news.
News.
What news?
You may be aware of several postal crimes committed in Lufatia recently.
You don't mean...
Yes.
Mail fraud in Lufatia.
Mail fraud.
Worse than murder. But the postmaster has brought the culprit into custody.
Well, who is it?
Fiancé of Greta, brother of Walter, soon-to-be brother-in-law of Michael, Vincent.
Vincent!
Vincent's too boring to commit mail fraud. There has to be a mistake.
There's been no mistake. An anonymous citizen reported that Vincent destroyed the post box in the town square and wrote a fraudulent letter in the name of Michael,
Oh my, you did he?
allegedly to stop Michael's pursuits of becoming the poet of Lufatia.
Michael must be in tatters.
Of course, you're only thinking about Michael. At a time like this!
Courier, is it true that Greta's brother is attempting to be the poet?
Yes, ma'am. Attempting is a rather appropriate word, I would say.
Then, do you suppose that the princess has also sent him letters of love?
Well, unfortunately, I can't discuss the contents of others' letters, as that would be in violation of the third postal crime.
Yeah, of course.
I must be off to tell Greta the news about her betrothed.
Actually, Courier, sorry. Allow me to deliver the letter. You've worked so hard.
Why, thank you, miss.
Michelle.
Miss Michelle, I won't forget your kindness.
Ruby's always poo-pooed my punctuality. Ha! Roz with her sneers and Ruby with her sex. Nuss! Well, look who's laughing now!
Roz, you always tell the funniest jokes when there's no one around to hear them. I have a reputation to uphold. Now, do you think Greta knows about Vincent?
Sister, we cannot think about schemes if you want to end the night with a finger or two.
But suppose...
Let's not talk about Vincent. You know what? Turn your brain off. You should be more like Greta. Greta doesn't have a single thought in her head.
Absolutely. You're the first to arrive, so I'll practice the tour for you. The dining room I've recently had remodeled by an architect 3 kingdoms away. I had to order him on a yacht. Can you believe that?
Yes, the room. Ross, let's talk about the room.
Rather gauche, I'm afraid. Quite gauche.
You and your funny new words.
Now, friends, I so appreciate your assistance with the decorations for the wedding. It was quite the last-minute affair, and I couldn't contact any of my specialty designers, and Michael denied helping in favour of some artsy-fartsy poet who won't task in his study.
Brothers, I wouldn't understand. I only have sisters myself. Isn't that right, Roz?
Ruby, sit down.
Roz?
Trust me. Greta? What do you know about mail fraud in Lufatia?
Mail fraud?
In Lufatia, yes.
What is this world
Coming to?
worse than
Murder, yes. On the subject of mail fraud, where is your brother Michael?
Yes! Where is Michael?
Well, he mentioned something about the post box in the town square.
The post box, yes.
I don't see the connection to mail fraud.
The post box was destroyed, yes. Now, I don't know what business Michael would have with a broken post box, but he's been handling an awful lot of mail recently, yes? So, it wouldn't be out of the question that he might have, let's say, destroyed the post box to control the flow of mail. He so desperately wants to be the poet of Lufatia. It might lead someone to fraudulent activities.
I can't believe you, Roz, accusing my only brother of such a horrendous crime. Michael may be an inconvenience, but he's no fraudster. All Michael does is sit in his room all day writing meaningless poetry to the girl of his dreams. Is that a crime? Is that fraud? Michael is a nerd. Michael is a nobody. Michael is
Is
the worst.
terribly sorry for being late.
Michael, you should be sorry. Roz was just saying the rudest things about you.
No new business there then, eh?
Sister, we may need to switch up our tactic.
No shit. Michael, where in Lufatia is that partner in crime of yours, Walter?
Who?
Well, now that you mention it, I haven't seen Walter in nearly a day, which is strange for someone as lonely as him. Why?
Well, if anyone ought to know why Vincent is late to his own bridal rehearsal, it ought to be Walter, oughtn't it?
It ought.
I can give you the location of that no-good scoundrel Vincent. Vincent is saying his prayers. Vincent is counting down his days. Vincent
Has
is in
1 million apologies for his tardiness.
Vincent!
Oh, Vincent, you better have a good explanation for this.
But Vincent, we heard that you were
A changed man?
No.
I saw you dragged away to be thrown in a prison.
Of my own making. Yes. To be freed by the face of the most beautiful woman in Lufatia.
Vincent, what's going on?
Greta, my love, trust me. Everything is wonderful.
Yeah.
So forward.
And I shall never take another step back.
Get away from my sister! How dare you escape the postmaster's clutches and approach her presence?
Would you excuse Michael and I for a moment? We must converse aside where you cannot hear.
Touch me, Keith.
Michael, do you not recognize your dearest friend?
Walter! Oh, Walter, I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you. You and your brother do bear a striking resemblance after all. I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often.
Exactly, Michael. Our skeletal structures are both reminiscent of the pharaoh. And to sell the likeness even further, I tailored an exact copy of Vincent's favorite outfit.
Yes, quite the gag, but gags aside, although excellent gag it is. No, you can't possibly be here at Greta's bridal rehearsal dressed as your brother. I can't allow it, especially not now.
Especially now, I intend to go exactly like my brother.
Walter, Vincent has been arrested for mail fraud, nonetheless.
Yes, but Michael, don't you see? Vincent has been taken by the postmaster, removed from his nuptials, and I have disguised myself as him.
No, it's ridiculous. Greta will not be pleased. I'm not pleased.
Greta will not know. You couldn't even tell the difference. And if I can keep this up without pesky perfect Vincent getting in the way, then Greta and I will marry in a matter of days.
Walter, this may be worse than mail fraud. This is fraud of the highest degree.
You would look me in the eye and say that you would not do the same to the princess? You wouldn't do the same to be the poet of Lufatia?
I don't play games, Walter. I'm not very good at them. Oh, you're like a brother to me.
Will it not be so much sweeter when I am actually your brother?
Okay. Now, where's the wine?
I'm boiling. Does anybody have a fan?
No.
Oh, my love. We'll fetch you any fan you desire.
Oh, or absinthe.
You seem rather lively tonight, Vincent.
I feel quite more myself than I ever have.
Amazing what a change of clothes can do. Wouldn't you say, Greta?
I certainly would.
Sister, I do believe there's quite the fireworks display just outside of the kingdom tonight.
I'd say there's quite the fireworks display in here.
Yeah, I agree. To the south.
Which means it would be perfectly viewed outside on the deck. Michael, why don't you take Roz outside and go and get some better inspiration for your poetry?
Good God! Has Greta convinced you all that I'm some sort of hack in need of inspiration? I'll have you know that if I wanted to, I could present a new poem right here at this very moment. In fact, I will! Oh, on second thoughts, fireworks do charm me. Greta, you should join us. Vincent could probably use a moment to enjoy his newfound freedom.
What's up? Okay. Look.
No!
Terribly sorry. Do I know you?
Oh, is that our little game tonight? Pretend we don't know each other. Oh, it's been so long, Vinny. You're an animal.
I think you might have me confused with somebody else.
Oh, I was so worried when I heard about the mail fraud, Vinny.
Vinny?
It tore me up inside. But now you're free. Something else can tear me up inside.
Hey! Would you excuse me for a moment? I need to go talk to Michael.
Don't tell me. He knows about our little secret, does he?
It seems little secrets can often lead to big problems.
Damn it, Vinny. That's why you're acting so strange.
No, Michael doesn't know anything. He would have told me. I mean, I would have told him. I mean, Michael has some other information that might be incredibly useful to me right now, so I'm just gonna...
Don't tell me. You haven't actually fallen for her, have you?
Who?
That's true. Greta!
Okay, wait. Can you say what you just said again?
Can't get enough of my voice, can you? Vinny, you're not actually in love with that awful Greta, are you?
Tell me what I would usually say about Greta.
Creative foreplay tonight. Well, I suppose you'd usually say something along the lines of, that grotesque witch Greta can do nothing compared to you, my Ruby Wibby. Things you do to me, the way you lick my...
Okay, that's quite enough. I'm appropriately hot and heavy. Just piecing together what you're saying here. Vincent does not love Greta?
I love when you're funny and talk in third person. With more conviction this time.
Vincent does not love Greta.
Yes.
Vincent does not love Greta.
Oh!
Vincent loves you.
Yes! Fuck yes! Oh, Penny, there's still time to pack up before the wedding. We can leave Lufatia, find a small chapel on the edge of the village and get hitched. Oh, it's just like you told me that letter a few days ago.
We're eloping. Fantastic. Oh my God, that's fantastic. I could kiss you, but I won't. Not yet. Let's save it for our wedding night, honey.
Such a tease. You're always the animal, Vincent.
Yes, I am. Now we should probably go before the others start to get suspicious. What the fuck?
Oh, I wish I'd heard any of that, but I was too busy reading. Oh, now, Michael must have his books. Aha! A letter to Michael from the princess. Now, if this is a letter of love, I promise not to scream about my feelings. Only little girls with mean half-sisters scream about their feelings. Please don't be a letter of love. Please don't be a letter of love. Please don't be a letter
of malice. It's a letter of hate. It's so harsh, so cruel. And this handwriting is just like the princess's, only it's forged. Or it's certainly rushed. This is poetically vicious, but it's insincere. Very unlike the princess. This doesn't make any sense.
Now, we've always been at odds as siblings. Do you remember that time when you tried to drown me on my baptism day in the font? It was awful.
And I do it again.
Some fireworks display that was.
My sister and I must have misremembered the day. No worries, friends. This lull in the evening is a perfect time to serve dinner. Vincent, care to join me in setting the table?
Of course, my love. Allow me to taste your wonderful meal.
You're an animal, Vincent.
Victoria, please grace us with some new information to distract from that.
Apologies for interrupting your bridal rehearsal at such an hour, but I have an urgent message from an associate of the princess.
Good lord, for who?
For Michael, ma'am.
Oh, the princess must have changed her mind. Go on then, tell me, who's it from? Is it a bishop? Oh, caterer? No, florist.
The poet of Lufatia.
I'm sorry.
You've received a letter from a man known as the poet of Lufatia.
We'll give it here then.
Oh, for Lufatia's sake, read the damn thing.
To whom it may concern, I understand that you are a man named Michael, who is in love with the princess and wishes to be the poet of Lufatia. Well, I spent all my time as a youth at her balcony, singing her songs and reading her sonnets. When the bishops of the castle graciously taught me to write, I wrote her a collection of letters. I continued to write for years, even when I have been swallowed by tempests, dueling swashbucklers looking to claim the wealth of our fair Lufatia. Even then, I wrote to her. However, my letters stopped when I was kidnapped by bloodthirsty bandits. For the past year, they starved me, beat me, impaled me for information on the kingdom's precious secrets, but I held my tongue. Today I slayed my captors with a dining spoon and gained my freedom. As you read this, I ride my steed due east, and in 5 days' time I will return to Lufatia, claim my title as poet, and marry my beloved. For I have sung 1,000 songs of her soul, spoken 1,000 sonnets of her beauty, and written over 1,000 letters in her name. I am the poet of Lufatia, the real poet of Lufatia. So stay out of my way. Love yours sincerely, the poet of Lufatia.
Well, fuck!
Direct from the princess.
I don't want to read it, courier. I'm writing.
This letter was sent with specific instructions that if I found you still writing letters to Her Majesty, it must be read to you. Dear impostor, please, for the love of Lufatia, stop. Although many send me inappropriate comments out of lustful desire, few have the gall to send me such rushed and insultingly bland dribble as your newest work. Simply writing love in all capital letters and as large a font as possible is lazy. Sending 68 copies of your tax return hardly counts as letters. And drawing 2 stick figures labeled me and you in crayon fornicating is childish. My heart belongs to the poet, so fuck off. Love yours sincerely, the Princess of Lufatia. And if you were convinced to stop writing, she had another letter, but 90% of the words in it were fuck and yes and you.
Oh, why does she insist on torturing my poor poet's heart? And the gall of that man to claim that he's the poet of Lufatia without any proof. You don't believe him, do you, courier?
Actually, sir? Dear fake poet Michael, if this letter is being read to you, it's because you don't believe that I'm the poet of Lufatia. Upon my return tomorrow, I will slap you in the face with all 1,000 of my priceless letters of love. Then I will punch you, and kick you, and stab you with my sword until you will beg for mercy, you swine. Love yours sincerely, the poet of Lufatia.
So barbaric! Lufatians pride themselves on their wit, their dignity, and their poise above all else. I can't believe the princess would actually fall for a man like that.
Actually, sir? Dear asshole, if this letter read to you, then it's because you have questioned my love for the poet. He is diligent, putting time and patience into every drop of ink from his quill, while you scrawl me scrupulous scratchings. And he's more of a man than you. He protects me from Lufatia's enemies, while you do what? Eat croissants and curl up into a teeny tiny little ball of scum. Look at what you're doing right now. Love yours sincerely, the Princess of Lufatia.
You know, I must compliment the princess in her next letter on how well she conducts her arguments. Oh, I do love that in a woman.
Actually, sir, if you showed sexual pursuit of any kind, the poet had a response. Michael, shut the fuck up or I'll piss in your mouth. All show an interest in that. There's a postscript.
Okay, enough, courier.
Sir, if you were to get upset, the princess said that I should...
Upset? Well, you can tell that princess of yours.
If you ever threatened the princess, the poet...
Courier, I have had it! Oh, shit.
If you ever threatened me, they both gave me explicit instruction that I can do whatever
Michael, when you're done being threatened, might I have a word?
Courier, how is a truce?
Mail is a tough business, sirs.
You're good with pickles, are you not?
Depends. Brined cucumbers aren't my speciality, but sticky situations I can maneuver.
I seem to have stumbled my way into a rather large brined cucumber.
Then there's nothing I can do.
Greta is at my brother's house at this moment, and I'm beginning to suspect that there might also be another woman.
Vincent is a fraudster. I wouldn't be surprised if he's also unfaithful.
Look, your solution is simple. Don't fuck Vincent's life up more than it's already been fucked. Vincent breaking my sister's heart I could deal with, but you breaking her heart would be worse than that fraud. And don't let Greta find out about this. And don't let this other woman find out that you're not really Vincent. Because both outcomes would be catastrophic for all four of you, and also for me, because I'd have to hear about it.
Just you wait, Michael. I'm gonna make this the best day of Greta's life.
Well, your wedding to her is tomorrow, so I certainly hope not.
Good morning, you two.
Good morning, Postmaster.
Quite a dreadful morning, on second thought. God, I thought I saw a ghost of my wrongdoings.
Is something the matter?
Well, there I was. 4 days ago, I had taken the proud suspect of mail fraud into my clutches.
That villain, Vincent.
No, that victim, Vincent. Well, you see, after 4 days of by the book, shocking, meeting by the mail interrogation, we at the Lufatia Postal Service have come to the conclusion that the only fraud is that of Vincent's prosecution.
Wait, what? You're saying that he's
Innocent! Entirely and utterly and entirely. I tortured an innocent man! I gave him I yelled at him during pre-show, it was bad. Oh, thank you, new recruit. Comfort is a courier's most integral but most least utilized job.
Postmaster, are you entirely certain that Vincent is innocent?
It took me days to break him, But a postmaster knows when he looks into the eyes of a broken man whether or not he's committed the 3 crimes of mail fraud. You're right, you're okay. Yeah, enjoy the silence.
And remind us, what are the 3 crimes again? Oh, it's been too long since we all learned them.
First, the destruction of postal boxes. The one in the center of town's been broken for nearly a week. Second, falsification of identity. Any letter you write must not impersonate another soul. Third, opening of others' letters. Unless asked to open it, your mail shall never be seen by another. The 3 crimes of mail fraud. The Lufatia promise.
And it's our duty to protect Lufatia against all 3 crimes at once.
Yes, Gibney.
If Vincent truly is innocent, then allow me to hunt down the true vandal and bring him to justice.
Sir, that letter's been collected. It must be delivered.
Indeed it must. You see, this is my 1000th, my final letter, and I will deliver it myself. You see, the princess is right. I don't deserve to be the poet of Lufatia. Not yet. But after I solve this conspiracy and am proved to be the strong, dependable man she so clearly desires, I will deliver my final letter and complete the prophecy.
Wait, so you mean you got a lead?
No. But I've been called nothing but scoundrel and weakling and bitch booby baby boy by this man who claims to be the poet of Lufatia. Well, let's see how he likes it when I solve this kingdom's greatest mystery and call him every name of which I can think.
The princess is sure to love a man who can dish it as much as he can take it.
Exactly.
Well, go, man! Bring this deed into justice! Become the poet of Lufatia! Give me a shot, let's go! Boys!
The poet of Lufatia. You know, there's a lot of ways to a woman's heart other than writing letters. One could speak to a woman, to start. Your kissable neck stands as an altar to the golden idol that is your divine head. I mean, I'm sure lots of women would swoon at such prose, but I don't know. I don't think anyone wants 10 letters like that, let alone hundreds he's written. And then a poor courier has to break their back delivering dozens of letters to an ungrateful recipient. And then the recipient may want to express their disregard for the letters, so the poor courier has to deliver that letter too. Time and time again, a courier climbs a wall to do his job. First time with rope, then one day, a poet may ask that they use a ladder so that the letter is faster next time. And so the courier goes, hoping that one day the poet will ask for a sledgehammer instead. Why do we keep the wall up? Convenience over connection. What I would give to erase the poet from Lufatia.
Oh, Vincent, look at us. The past few days have been the happiest of my life. It's as if ever since the bridal rehearsal you've bloomed into such a gentleman.
Well, I knew that I needed to change to become the husband that you wanted.
But I'll miss the hard times, of course.
The hard times?
The sneaking around, the excitement, and fights. Oh, our fights, terrible rows.
My beloved, I promise we'll never want to fight again.
Don't go changing that much, Vincent. You're starting to sound like even more of a poet than Michael. In fact, I might go as far to say you're sounding like your brother.
Walter is also a good man.
Maybe, but he's not willing to change. That's what makes you so special, Vincent. You're always changing. Even in the past week, you've changed so much for me.
Let's save our next kiss for our wedding night. We've waited this long.
And you can ravish me in all the ways you said you would. I'll even let you burn my...
Open flames in the bedroom! Can be discussed at another time. You have to get to your final dress fitting. Make sure that the tailors have everything perfect for the big day, or I shall refuse to pay them. In fact, I'll recruit Walter to tailor your dress instead. Maybe he'll surprise you.
Maybe he will. Goodbye, my lovely, lovely brand new Vincent.
Is she gone?
Yes, yes.
Oh, take me!
Have some respect for my fiance, Schnookums. Greta has barely left the house.
Let's just leave now. You always promised we'd go before the wedding.
No, I couldn't possibly leave in such a boring way. There's no danger in a plan like that. Greta couldn't even watch. No. If you want me to really break her heart, we must leave tomorrow morning.
Vinny!
You want her heart to break?
Shatter.
Into a million pieces.
Billion if you can.
And leave tomorrow. Until that time, just wait for me here. I must leave you to recruit Walter to tailor Greta's dress. But invite your sister over, have some champagne, whatever you like. Just wait until tomorrow.
I will, Vinny. I love you.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Once again, on behalf of the Lufatia Postal Service, our deepest apologies for the false claims of mail fraud. Sometimes the upstanding citizen trying to keep the streets clean is the ne'er-do-well ruffian themselves.
Hey. Vincent is free. Everything is all right now, Postmaster.
Not so. The fraudster's still out there. You can't be too careful.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Baby?
Vinny, you're back!
Baby! I am back, baby! I'm so sorry I left. I didn't have a choice. They locked me up and tortured me for 4 days, but none of that matters anymore. We're leaving. I'm a good man.
Leaving? Now, but Vinny, you just said.
I'm a good man, yeah, so it must be tonight. I shouldn't leave Brett at the altar. Besides, Greta's sturdy, she'll understand. Eventually. I love you, Ruby Wooby!
Listen to yourself. You just left to organise Greta's wedding dress. And then you return, not even 30 seconds later, saying you've been gone for 4 days.
Ruby, you didn't even notice I was gone?
You weren't.
Oh, baby, I was always worried this day was happening. Us running around, it's fried your sweet little brain.
No.
Come on, let's go find Raj. I know how to help you.
Someone must have tricked me. Impersonating you. I'll find out who I will.
Calm down, Ruby.
I love you, Vinny. But that is fraud in Lufatia, and I must find out the truth.
Walter.
Oh, good day, courier. You exhausted too? All night I've been up, but please help me collect these letters. They may as well be delivered.
Of course, ma'am.
Courier, why do people lie?
I'm sorry?
Now, accusing people of such misconduct is not something I usually do. However, I discovered a letter that the princess wrote to Michael that I can't help but mull over. It appeared to be filled with lies.
Oh.
Insincere rage. That's all it was.
I assure you the princess's letter to Michael was sincere. Perhaps exaggerated.
Perhaps. But it makes me, well, why would the princess princess write to me as though I had already written to her? Is she playing a joke on me?
That letter was also sincere. It was a pleasure to deliver it.
Okay. Then why have you lied to me?
That's quite the accusation to make against a postal official, Michelle.
I revisited the letter that the princess sent me after questioning all of this. Only it wasn't a letter to me. It was a letter to Michael.
Oh. Oh! Silly of me. That was my first day, and Michael and Michelle are awfully similar names. Surprised that doesn't happen more often. You should give me that letter.
So you
and I'll
didn't know?
correctly... No, Michelle.
All right. But if you don't mind, I'm keeping the letter and I'm telling Michael myself. He deserves to know that the princess's affections truly lie with him and not with me.
The poet of Lufatia is due to return to the kingdom tomorrow, and he's sure to squash Michael's advances. The poet is not pleased with Michael's pursuit.
He's pleased with mine?
I suppose the poet has never mentioned you.
No, he hasn't.
Michelle, there's something I'd rather like to tell you.
Have you seen Ross? Does she know you're scheming without her?
Roz is finishing Greta's decorations whilst Walter tailors her dress. This isn't a scheme. This is a letter with the time and place Michael can meet me tonight to discuss things that are true.
That's cryptic.
Maybe. Where were you?
With Vincent.
Right, he was released.
I'm not so sure, but I am sure Vinny cheated me.
With who?
Himself.
Sister, I'm afraid you turned a few things around here.
And I'm turning this all around.
As am I. Look, something is going on with me and Michael and the princess and the poet. And if something else is going on with you and Vincent, then I'm sure we can dig ourselves out of this mess with a little perseverance. Do I have your support, Ruby? Sister.
I'll bring the shovels.
To dig! Thank you! Oh, Courier, what were you going to tell me?
I didn't think I'd get a chance to speak, but I came here with an official announcement from the princess. I need to tell Greta and all of you that there will be 2 special guests at the wedding tomorrow. Both the princess and the poet of Lufatia.
All the more reason for Michael and I to get our story straight. Deliver that letter at once, Courier, please. Sister, goodbye. And Courier.
Oh, hello, Roz. If you don't have any more business, I'd like to get this letter to Michael.
Michael's actually expected to come around here very soon. Last few wedding preparations, Greta's paired us with the walk down the aisle, silly stuff.
This is official postal business, ma'am.
But Michelle wanted a speedy delivery and Michael won't be home. Let me deliver the letter. After all, isn't a letter delivered better than a letter left alone?
It certainly is.
Lufatia border. I'm proud of this sign. That's why I read it out loud.
I told him I'd be here. Outskirts of the kingdom. 4 hours to midnight. Huh. Maybe he doesn't want to meet. No, I should go. No, I fucked it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're Michael. Am I correct?
You!
Michael, I'm so sorry. This has all been a huge misunderstanding, but I can explain.
Explain! Explain the death threats. Explain the constant cajoling. No! No, there is nothing for you to explain to me. So, come on. Let's settle this.
Listen to me. Earlier tonight, I wrote a letter to you. I told you that my name is Michelle. I know that you are a man named Michael who has been writing letters to the princess, who was delighted by your letters. So, she wrote letters of love in return to you, to this man named Michael, but they were delivered to this woman named Michelle. You are that Michael. I am that Michelle. And due to this mix-up, I got excited that the princess or anyone might be excited about me, about being with me. I had already written 1,000 songs and spoken 1,000 sonnets of her beauty, as have you. And so now, I have written 1,000 letters of my love. But my final letter is here, sealed with a kiss, which I will not deliver until we have spoken about the truth of what has happened. I want to be the poet more than anything, and I will not stand idly by and watch you sweep her off her feet. We must discuss this.
I never got that letter.
Did you listen to anything else I just said?
I did receive a letter, but that letter was anonymously written. You see, at the start of the week, I received a really cruel letter from the princess.
Yeah, I know.
And the anonymous source of the letter I received tonight, well, they admitted to writing such a letter. And they claimed that justice would be mine if I faced them down here, tonight, on this very spot. So my only logical conclusion is that you must have muddled my remarks.
My only crime is writing rival woos and breaking and entering. Or actually, I suppose it was just entering, because I had to know what the princess was writing to you. That's my only transgression. So can we please discuss this?
Oh, unfortunately, I believe every word you've said, Michelle. Oh, Ros was right.
What?
Michelle! Oh, thank goodness it's you!
You see, the letter that brought me here was delivered by Ros.
It was a letter for Michael, but was actually delivered to our home for you, Michelle. Your names are awfully similar, aren't they?
I see.
And it was only after Ros and I had read the letter that she posited that this stranger would not actually meet me here as they claimed.
But that he should be wary of whoever did meet him here instead.
Suffice it to say, your kind heart has proven to me your innocence. But whoever the real impostor is has ruined my chances with the princess.
Actually, I don't want to help you, Michael, but your anonymous letter means your chances aren't ruined, because it proves you weren't the one that wrote the letter to the princess.
Ah, you're right. The poet can twist my fate, but he can't decide it. I'm going to need a horse. And then I will ride due west through the umbra of night until I cross paths with the poet. Then he and I, as gentlemen, shall spend hours discussing matters of love.
Good! But, Michael, just think of what Greta will say if you miss her wedding.
Michael!
Greta!
Or I suppose you won't have to theorize for long.
You get yourself killed and I'll make you regret it, you boob.
I know you're planning to find a poet.
How? I only just decided I was going to leave the kingdom.
You're leaving the kingdom before my wedding.
You know I would never resort to such violence.
No, but as always, you're making me resort to violence.
Oh, no.
You and Ruby wrote the letter to make the princess hate Michael, didn't you?
We thought you wouldn't find out.
No, Greta.
How did you know they'd be here?
Oh, Greta told me.
No, please, not
That's
again.
a lie. No, I've never trusted you, Ross.
My heart breaks as much as it understands.
Michael seems like a good man. You mess with his life, his love.
You love the princess. Some would say that's inexplicable.
I know I've never spoken to the princess, but
No, love is inexplicable.
you love Michael.
Deceit is the only form of communication I ever bothered to master.
I always win these shitty little bouts.
You never wanted me to marry Vincent. You wanted me to marry Walter.
Walter wanted you to marry Walter. I just wanted you to be happy.
You wouldn't know the first thing about happiness.
Oh, I wouldn't, would I?
You've spent your whole life locked in a room dreaming about a storybook woman who might make you happy.
Stories bring happiness.
Stories don't bring happiness. They bring false expectations. If you actually applied yourself, maybe you'd be more than just a poet. Maybe you'd be successful.
Success. Is that what we're calling this? Huh? A sham marriage to a man who isn't who you think he is, who's only been calling on you for 10 days. Your idea of success. What would mother and father think to see you so low?
And you're just happy, aren't you? Happy to stand idly by while a shrewd, boring Greta throws her life away. No. The poet of Lufatia, that's all you care about. That's all you ever cared about, so just go! Fuck my wedding, fuck Vincent, fuck the poet of Lufatia, fuck my friends, and fuck you! Fuck me forever wanting to be happy!
Tomorrow, the princess and the poet will set everything right.
Dolly. Golly. Wilhelm. You're right. Today there will be a wedding in Lufatia.
Yes, sir.
You know, I too was married once.
Yes, Postmaster?
The weather, dreary. The decor, as tasteless as the food. The invitations, sloppily mishandled.
I'm sorry, sir.
It was the best day of my life.
You are a strange group of people. All of you.
Welcome to Lufatia.
The princess and the poet will be here at any moment.
Michelle, ma'ams, I'm afraid the princess may not attend the wedding as promised.
Well, perhaps she won't, but perhaps we won't have much of a wedding at all. Greta's in shambles, Michael has left town, and no one has seen Vincent all day. I just hope the princess attends as she promised. I will run home, retrieve my final letter, present her with it, ask her to be mine, and hope that at least one thing that prevails today will be my love.
The king's decree was final, Michelle. If the poet already gave the princess the 1,000 letters, then the legend is fulfilled.
Fate often plays tricks in the strangest ways, courier. Just like how fate willed Ros and Ruby to be my sisters when I should have had none. And willed you to be so kind, even after I accused you of all those awful things. If you see the princess before she arrives, tell her my intentions, please.
I'd be delighted to.
Sisters, do I have your support? With all our hearts.
Fuck the poet of Lufatia.
Ruby!
You. Who are you? I know you're not my Vinny.
Ruby, let me
My
explain.
Vinny wouldn't have left me waiting. My Vinny wouldn't miss the chance to hold me and kiss me because my Vinny loves me.
And I do not love you. I love Greta. I intend to wed Greta, which doesn't excuse my behavior, but you're letting me talk this long, which means you
Who
must be...
are you?
Walter. Vincent's twin brother. We've never met. Hi.
Twins. The resemblance is uncanny.
It is not.
Shocked.
I'm shocked at myself. Oh, Ruby, I never meant to take things this far. And if I had known where Vincent's heart truly lied, I never would have gone to such drastic measures to woo Greta. But I've been so obsessed with her ever since we were children. Talking was never an option, and writing letters was always so difficult. At least as Walter. And as Vincent. Easier than breathing. I know that I can't expect forgiveness from Vincent once he's free from postal jail, and I know that I can't ask for forgiveness from you either, but I came to you before the wedding to ask for some acknowledgement of understanding. I hope that you can at least give me that understanding of the strange, sad man before you.
Then, Walter, I understand you. And seeing the two of you side by side, well, I can see how you've thought for so long.
You! The postmaster freed you!
Yesterday, brother, you always did need assistance keeping up.
What the fuck is this all about?
You framed me! You stole everything from me, my fiancée, my mistress, my life!
Vinny, don't hurt him.
Stay out of this, Ruby. Identity is a man's fight. The winner can be Vincent. The loser must resign to a life of dying alone, Walter.
If it's my dignity you're after, I've none left to bargain with.
Demon chasing my soul!
Please, brother, be reasonable.
Reason waits for me in my marriage bed.
You did sweet.
Put the pen down.
Don't make me do that.
Hey. Don't make me do that!
I don't want to do it.
Whoa.
What is that?
May I have a word with my two fiancés in private? One of you I am to marry, and one of you I am to love. There are many things I need to say to you both individually, so I admit this would be a hell of a lot easier if I could tell you two apart. I suppose that's as much on me as it is on you. Now, first, Vincent. The real Vincent. I'd first like to address the state of our relationship. We'd not been seeing each other publicly long before our engagement. In fact, you'd only been calling on me at my house directly for 10 days. But our flirtation goes back much further, as you know. Perhaps you considered me another mistress far longer than a fiancée. I expected that to mean something to you. It clearly didn't. But I respected that a marriage proposal is final. I expected you to start cavorting around with Ruby in an affair as public as the postal service after you asked for my hand in marriage. But it seems that once again my expectations were far too high. You've cheated and cheated and cheated some more, and I know you cheated because I often was the one you cheated on others with. And I was too scared to say anything to you about Ruby. I'm just Greta, after all. A poet's strong, disapproving sister. Men always leave me, so it's my own damn fault. And you never loved me. But that's okay. Marriage isn't always about love. Sometimes it's about two people agreeing to split a grocery bill and submit their taxes together until one of them dies. And I was okay with that because who else was going to love me? No one was eager to. That is until I met you. The man who loves me, to whom I am now speaking. If you love me so much, you went through all this trouble just to marry me of all people, then I suppose I wish to marry you as Vincent or whoever you really are. I hope we all can find these terms satisfactory. So, to the man who loves me, meet me at the altar. To Vincent, I'm sorry we wasted so much time. And to both of you, do not dare lie to me again about which one of you is which.
She's strong. She's marvelous. Congratulations. You win.
Oh, do not patronize me. You never wanted to marry her. You wanted to break Greta's heart, shattered into a million pieces. That's what you wanted.
How could you know what I want if I don't know what I want? Marriage was going to make me better. I thought, or I hoped, I'd stop stringing along Greta or Ruby or anyone else on the side of every commitment I ever made. I'd stop stealing those letters you wrote to Greta, using them to woo every girl in the kingdom.
I knew they weren't getting lost in the mail.
And I'd stop trying so damn hard to be happy.
If you're being truthful, then brother, we can still fix this. Sewn and mended like a fine tailored jacket. Greta still can't tell us apart, and she'd never know that it was actually you.
You're finally winning, Walter. Go. I'm serious. Take your prize.
Greta's not a trophy to be won.
You love her. Marry her.
You love her too.
I love too many. I love too much.
Tell Greta your love.
Before I speak or write another word, I must sift my truthful love from my false.
I hope that you discover which is which. But first, I insist that you come and watch the ceremony.
It's impossible.
The wedding of your only brother, dying alone, Walter.
You're getting married. If only Mom could see that.
She would be so proud. I'm so disappointed.
You can't have one without the other.
Especially brothers.
What the fuck am I gonna do now?
Whatever you want. Go wherever. Do whatever. You're a free man. Freer than most. For better or worse. Just whatever you do. For the love of Lufatia, write me a fucking letter.
Finally. A promise I can keep. Come on, Squirt.
Okay.
There's something that I need to say.
Stop the wedding! Whoa. Apologies for my tardiness. I should have never been in my bridal post. But unfortunately, I've been wrangled in Lufatia Postal Service business of dire importance. Well, as you know, over the past week, there have been crimes of mail fraud across our Lufatia. And it has had a tremendous weight on my soul as a civil servant. Let me tell you, mail fraud depression is real, and mail fraud depression is ugly. Now, the prime culprit of my investigation was none other than the man of the hour.
Oh, hello, Postmaster.
Who has been replaced at this wedding for reasons I'm unfamiliar with. Vincent, thank you, was innocent. But we know the fraudster. Behold this briefcase!
Briefcase.
And contained within this briefcase is a damning piece of evidence we will use to put the fraudster behind bars. And that piece of evidence is...
Stop the wedding!
Oh, what now?
Hurry up! Good afternoon, everyone! Michelle, Ross, Ruby, Greta, Vincent, Postmaster, I have something important to tell you all.
All right, we'll spit it out. Some of us are trying to rebuild our reputations here.
And some of us are trying to get married.
I have a message from the princess.
What did she say?
The message from the princess is that...
Stop the wedding!
Michael!
Good God, Michael, clean yourself up. This is a wedding.
The poet of Lufatia you look stunning. Walter, glad to see you came out on top. Ruby, Ros, Michelle, Vincent, Postmaster, Courier. Hi. And for those of you that didn't hear me, once more, the poet of Lufatia is alive.
The poet can't be alive. The princess has been writing.
No, I mean the poet of Lufatia. The man who's been tormenting me for days through letters. The man who claimed to be betrothed to the princess and swore to toss me end over end and rearrange my guts, not in a fun way, is fictional.
Get a hold of yourself, man! You're making a scene!
He's making a scene.
I'm not exaggerating! Which means something is well and truly fucked up here.
Please, Michael, this is a church.
Oh, fuck you, Ros. An imposter has been posing as the fake poet of Lufatia to dissuade me from wooing the princess, which is...
Strictly against the second crime of mail fraud!
Exactly!
All right. Perhaps this will clear a few things up. Ruby and I wrote a letter to the princess under Michael's name a week ago. We committed the second crime of mail fraud, but we only pretended to be you, Michael. I hate fiction. I would never make up a character in order to break your spirits. That's far too tedious.
Okay. Progress already. Ros, as a confirmed fraudster, that makes you the most likely suspect. Right, Postmaster?
Huh? My Rosalind! My sparkling ruby!
Father!
While they're preoccupied, there's something that I need to
No! Stop! All of you! There are no times for weddings or reunions! My life has been nothing but hell! So we're gonna get to the bottom of this right fucking now!
Whoa, okay. Let's all take a breath, okay? All right. Okay. Let's start with this fictional poet. How do you know he just hasn't gotten to town yet? He could be late.
No. Knights of Lufatia are punctual, just like the mail. Now, he said that he would ride due east to reach the kingdom, so I rode due west all night. Well, I rode for 30 minutes, and then I got bucked off into a drain pipe filled with flails and nails and swords and boards. So I walked for the rest of the evening, cold and bloodied. Oh, I was attacked by wolves. Suffice to say, I never crossed paths with the poet. Try as I might or suffered a bite, there was no knight in sight last night, which is shite.
Does anybody else want to interrupt with another revelation? Actually, me again. Another confession. Michelle, Greta didn't tell me where you and Michael were going to meet. I took the letter you gave the courier for him.
Fraud!
Let me finish. I committed nothing because the letter was already open when I got it.
So whoever opened it was in direct violation of the third crime of mail fraud.
Okay, so who opened it?
Probably the same scoundrel who's trying to stop me from being the poet.
Probably the same ruffian who framed poor innocent Vincent.
And probably they're here in this very room.
Oh my fucking Lufatia.
Actually, sorry, Greta. While we're all admitting wrongdoing, I must admit I was the one who framed Vincent for mail fraud.
You framed yourself.
What? No.
All right. Let's take it from the top. Directly after the king's decree, a post box was broken in town square. This injured the postal service, which is why our new courier there has had to hoof through letters all across town for the past week. And whoever broke the box was in direct violation of the first crime of mail fraud.
And, to complicate matters further, Ruby, Ros, and Walter have all committed separate acts of mail fraud, all completely unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so the fraudster destroyed the post box, the first crime. They impersonated the poet, the second crime. And they opened my letter to Michael, the third crime. But why?
The fraudster wants to stop me from being the poet.
The fraudster wants to be the poet.
They want to rule the kingdom.
I want to fuck the princess.
They want to marry the princess!
They want to destroy the integrity of the Lufatia postal service.
No! No, they don't.
Yeah, how would you know?
Because it's me. I'm the fraudster.
Now that is just absurd.
I broke the post box. I intimidated the poet. I opened the letter. 3 crimes. I'm admitting guilt. And I'm admitting defeat.
But why? I trusted you like the daughters out apparently had.
You can still trust me, Postmaster.
I didn't want any of this to happen. I didn't want Michael to get trampled. I didn't want Greta heartbroken. I didn't want Vincent in jail. I just wanted to control who the king claimed to be the poet of Lufatia. Yes, I wanted to stymie the Lufatia postal service, so I destroyed the post box as soon as the king made his decree. Then to intimidate people further, I invented a fake poet as an intimidation gambit. And Michael. Michelle found out the truth about the Michael-Michelle mix-up and why the princess treated you so harshly. So I read the letter Michelle wrote to you, and then I told Greta you were going to get yourself killed so she'd stop you from learning the truth, and then Roz interfered, and it's just one big mess. Michael, I tried to stop you every chance I had. I'll apologize for the mail fraud, but I won't apologize for that.
My whole life. The poet.
I've admitted guilt to the crime of mail fraud. Throw me in the king's dungeon. Please?
There's still one thing I'm confused about.
I'm guilty. What is there to be confused about?
This! What I came to show y'all before we all got swept up in the excitement of speculation. Right before the wedding, I returned to the post box for a final investigation. As I recalled, every standard issue postal box has buried underneath it an emergency courier's uniform.
Well, isn't that just convenient?
Very convenient! For a courier with a wardrobe malfunction. We take the mail here seriously, ma'am. And every courier enlisted in the Lufatia Postal Service knows exactly where to find the emergency uniform if/when they should need one. Well, to my surprise, when I dug up the uniform, there was no uniform to be found. Only this! Now, is there a tailor here who can identify the owner of this here garment?
My time to shine.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
This dress was made for the princess of Lufatia.
Then, I believe this belongs to you, Your Highness.
No, everyone get up. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Oh.
Courier, princess, your highness, whatever. Now that the formalities are out of the way, why didn't you fucking leave with that information?
I said I'd be at your wedding, didn't I? And to be fair, I came here with every intention to reveal everything.
But then Michael interrupted me right away and I was never allowed to finish. You all are much too worried about what you have to say.
I concur. Greta, there is something that I've been trying to tell you the entire ceremony.
I do?
No. Well, yes. Not exactly. This is what she was talking about. I've been trying to tell you that I do not want to marry you.
What?
You don't love me.
I knew you were going to ask that, so I'm actually... Let me just... Dearest Greta, I love you. I love you so much, and I have always loved you, but I've always loved you from afar. I want to get to know you so that our love can be smaller and more intimate, beyond any crush. So, will you make me the happiest man alive and be my girlfriend for a couple of years and then get married?
Let's do.
Vincent wants to speak too. Ruby and I were having an affair. Greta knew? Greta and I were also kind of an affair. All of you knew. I love you, Greta. But I also love you, Ruby. It's complicated. I'm gonna figure myself out.
Hey,
While we're all in this spirit of sharing, Michael, I want you to know that I wanted Princess to hate you because I am very fond of you. We will not discuss this matter any further.
Okay.
Okay, sharing is beautiful, but I have one more thing I'd like to share with you all. So you know I didn't want the poet of Lufatia to be Mike, but I didn't want the poet to be Michael any more than I didn't want it to be Walter or Vincent or Roz or Ruby or the postmaster. From my time as a courier, I knew there was only one person who I wanted to be the poet of Lufatia, and as promised, the poet is here at the wedding. Michelle?
oh, that's you.
For my first time collecting a letter from you, I knew you were someone special.
Oh my god. Well, when I handed you the letter and our hands touched, I've been in awe of the princess my entire life and I didn't even recognize her stood right in front of me.
I knew from that letter that your name was Michelle, but you weren't writing letters to me. So there was a man named Michael who was writing letters to me. So if I wrote a letter to Michael and addressed it to him, then there could possibly be a mix-up.
Michael, Michelle, an honest mistake.
An honest mistake for a new employee.
And then Roz's letters just made it easier to persuade Michael to stop. But then he kept writing. So then I had to scare him even further with the most masculine man I could think of.
Only it didn't work. Did it? You see, I wrote all 1,000 of my letters. Now, I never gave you my final one, but neither has Michelle. Right?
Don't worry, I have my letters. Shit!
If I give you this letter, I will be the poet of Lufatia. And your father, the king, will be forced to marry us, just as you said. You'd have no choice. All your deceptions and mail fraud will have been for naught, Your Highness.
Michael, surely we can talk about this, knowing everything now.
Young man, it doesn't have to end like this.
It's too late.
I'm sorry, Roz.
Come to your senses, Michael. You don't want to win like this.
Do you even love her?
Michael, please, everything is fine.
And so, the poet found the princess's tower, and there he sung 1,000 songs to her soul and spoke 1,000 sonnets to her beauty and wrote 1,000 letters in her name. And the princess fell madly in love with the poet. And the next day her father, the king, as per his decree, married the poet and the princess. And together, they lived happily ever after. But before that, the poet had a change of heart. The poet had seen many strange things that day. The poet had been bucked off a bronco into a drainage pipe and attacked by wild dogs. The poet's best friend had impersonated their own twin brother to marry the poet's sister, leaving the twin brother's mistress out to dry. And the mistress's sister was in love with the poet, whom the poet disliked greatly. And on top of all of that, the princess, in a shocking turn of events, after earning the poet's trust, committed several acts of mail fraud to ensure that she would marry the poet's best friend's twin brother's mistress's half-sister. But at the end of it all, the poet never lost his integrity and never once compromised his diligence or his resolve to gain an edge over his neighbours. That core that he'd clung to so deeply had led to his ultimate downfall. The poet was alone. was confused. And without direction or purpose, the poet was lost. Was there a happy ending for the poet? Could the poet have done things differently? Truth won't heal what's broken, but it's a far better tonic than yearning. Perhaps to be a poet of Lufatia is to write in true, honest, often simple words. Love, loss, if lucky, love again. To write a letter is to be a poet. To speak a letter is to be. Love, yours sincerely, Michael.
Princess.